Have you ever looked out the window and thought to yourself, I wish I was somewhere else right now? Of course you have. We all have. Well, in February of this year, Charlie and I had this exact thought and we were in a position where we could do something about it. So we jumped on Google and tried to find the cheapest flight we could. There's return flights to Mallorca for only 20 quid. And before we knew it, we had booked a flight, hopped on a plane, landed late at night and crashed at a hotel we'd also booked very last minute. The only problem is that we had no idea what we were going to do the next day, and it was the Mallorcan off season, which meant the typical beach holiday was off the cards. This is A Trip to Mallorca Part 1. Lost in Palma. Before the video starts, yes, this was on another channel, but it's not there anymore, and this is the travel channel, so hope you enjoy. So good morning from Palma in Mallorca. We are on holiday. I think I said this in a video a couple of videos back, but Charlie is in between jobs and she starts her job in how many weeks until you start your job? 2 weeks. So we decided last minute, why not go to Mallorca? Are you getting breakfast?
Yes.
Alright, I'll follow. So, because we didn't plan this trip weeks in advance, we didn't know we were coming here this time last week. We didn't have a lot of time to plan what we were going to do. So we're currently in Palma de Mallorca. We're sort of in the centre of town at the moment, would you say?
Yeah, we're pretty in the centre, yeah.
We're like a kilometre away from the coast. We're a kilometre away from the old town. So we are going to just explore today. We have no plans today except for to explore the town by foot.
Well, I have one plan for today.
Go on.
There is a 300-year-old bakery, patisserie, cafe place. 300 years old, and they do a particular pastry called an ensaimada.
Okay.
And I want one of those with hot chocolate.
All right, okay, so we have, our plan today is to explore Palma by foot and to eat a 300-year-old pastry. Have I got that right?
A pastry from a 300-year-old cafe.
Right, let's go, come on, let's go. I love walking around like Mediterranean towns and cities, like literally everywhere you look is gorgeous, and it's kind of strange as well. There's like a guy being abducted by an alien playing the violin around here.
He's very chill about being abducted.
So where have we ended up?
Some kind of basilica? Don't know, really.
It's amazing though, isn't it? Look at it, it's incredible. As I was just saying, like walking around like Mediterranean cities and towns, you just come across little gems like this everywhere. I'm not even religious. So the one thing we've noticed so far is just how much cool street art there is, like literally everywhere. Make sure you check out Carolina, because all of this art is hers. So we've been walking around for about half an hour now, and we've ended up in a place called Plaza Major, which seems to be right in the heart of Mallorca. And the lovely thing to see right now is that people are sort of enjoying the fact that it's a lovely sunny day. And here's the reason that I point that out. It is February right now. When you're seeing this, I don't know, but I am filming this in February, and look at what I'm wearing. Look at this guy worshipping the sun. Now the reason we came to Mallorca is because the flights here were incredibly cheap, and we were worried about whether or not it was a destination that you could really enjoy in February. But right now all those worries have been completely alleviated. I would highly recommend, based on half a day's experience so far, Mallorca in the winter. So we've walked most of the way through the town now, and we are actually there's a castle here and there's a cathedral round the corner. Now, if you're hoping for me to tell you facts about these buildings, this is the wrong video. The only thing I can tell you is that they're cool. We're exploring this completely unknown. But so far it's really quite impressive. Look at the cathedral here. So if you are visiting Palma de Mallorca, you can visit the cathedral, and directly opposite it is the palace. So there's lots to see here even in winter. Oh my God, the wind's picking up. Unfortunately, both of those things do have quite a long queue right now, so gonna find something else to do.
Like this.
You filming through there?
Up the street. And then yeah.
It's quite a long shot, that.
Yeah, do it.
Do it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Off you go.
this is what it looks like. Nailed it. Saturday at noon, changing of the honour guard. Well, that is particularly convenient because it's 1:45. We've timed this well. So that was slightly strange. It was a weird experience. It was very quiet in the changing of the guard, but we did manage to capture the sergeant's hat blowing off. So that was pretty good. Anyway, back to exploring. Right, Charlie, we found the cathedral, we found the sea, we've seen a guy lose his hat. I think it's time that we found 300-year-old pastry, is that right? So what is it again?
It's a 300-year-old cafe that sells a particular type of pastry called an ensaimada.
So let's go figure out what the hell an ensaimada is. Right, we've just found the pastry, but in order to get here, we walked down something called Passeig de Born.
Passeig del Born.
Passeig del Born. My Spanish isn't very good. My English isn't very good. And it was like this really fancy shopping street with lots of like really high-end stores, and there was like another traditional play going on, and there was also a Sphinx with boobs. Why does the Sphinx have boobs? Like big boobs.
Yeah.
Like giant boobs. It was really weird. Anyway, shall we go check out this cafeteria?
Yes.
In we go. This was created in the 17th century, and they're known for their ensaimadas
Ensaimada.
and their hot chocolates. So that's what Charlie's going to go and get us.
Yep.
All we know about this is that it's like a traditional pastry. Other than that, I really know nothing, but it looks incredible. Time to have a bite, I think. Oh. It's incredibly light.
Oh, that's good. So we found the market and they're just casually baking bread in the street.
Have you been filming on my camera?
Maybe.
Did you say we found a market?
Yeah.
Did you tell them they're making bread in the street?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, we found a market. They're making bread in the street. It's pretty cool. This camera's about to die. Should have brought a spare out. So the camera has survived, and we've just spent the last hour or so just walking around this market, taking in all of the smells. We had a beer, actually we had a couple of beers, and enjoyed a little bit of food. Genuinely, this has been incredible.
Brilliant.
So apparently the pool isn't open yet because it's too cold. It does feel too cold. Oh, so the camera did end up dying, but that was okay because me and Charlie pretty much just had a fairly chilled end to our day. We walked around a bit more. We found this really cool bar where they made the only Belgian beers that were made on Mallorca, which was really cool. And then we went out for some dinner. And yeah, that was pretty much the end of our day. And I'll be honest with you, I really love these types of holidays. The holidays where you don't plan much. The holidays where you go and follow your nose and you just see where the day takes you with no plans or no expectations for where it's going to go. And sometimes that's my favourite way to travel. Sometimes I like to know where I'm going, I like to know what I'm doing, but other times I just like to see where the day takes me. And today was definitely one of those days. And as for whether or not you can travel in Mallorca in February, absolutely, you can travel here in February. I don't know why you wouldn't. Plus the city looks gorgeous. Look at it now. So tomorrow Charlie and I travel to Sola or Soya. I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce it. So hopefully there'll be some more videos from Mallorca, if that's your thing. I don't know, you let me know. I'll see you later. Cool. Bye. We currently have a problem. That seagull is attacking my drone.
Right. Are you bringing it back in?
Bringing it back in. That was so bizarre.
Nasty seagulls.
Well, that was stressful.